freaking baby, I'm too busy, stuck up in this motion. I ain't never did it for the clout, it's money over fame. Going viral, never ever really been a drug for me. Baby, I've been crossing out the U's cause I'm choosing.
What's up, Reefer family? We finally got the Wolverine trailer at the State of Play in September. So let's go ahead and dive into it. But you know, while we get into this video, drop a like on the video and drop your comment, man. Don't forget to subscribe, help the Reefer family out. Now let's get into the trailer, baby. We've been waiting on Wolverine trailer for a minute, bro. We want to see some gameplay too, man.
Longer than I can remember.
Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it, Logan. Like we already know, if Insomniac Games, you feel me, they cooked up with the Spider-Man game. Now we want them to cook up with this Wolverine game, which is a different feel. They said it won't be in an open world, but you know, it will kind of be like, I guess, level based, kind of like Black Myth Wukong, something like that. You feel me? So, which is okay, bro. You feel me? Okay, they go to the X-Men costume, basically. You feel me? I'm a bit accurate. I wonder, will it be level-based cosmetics, or will you really get to change the cosmetics? You feel me? And let me know in the comment section, like, is that a big thing for you? Like, in this situation, would you rather be in a costume that you can control, or something that's just level-based to where, you know, you still get different cosmetics? You feel me? Ooh! I'm very excited to see how they do abilities. Guess somebody had told me, because I thought that was Sabretooth when he first ran up, but I'm like, nah, he would have had claws and all this stuff. They were like, that's Gamma Red, you feel me, if I'm not mistaken.
That's always waiting.
That's a nice cameo. We see the regen. I wonder how the regen gonna work in game, you feel me?
Just not for me.
So would you just die, or will he be able to be regen, you feel me? Is it a charged up ability that you're able to get? Ooh, wait, get into it, boy. Mystique. We gotta have some other X-Men characters, other X-Men villains. You know, we want to see some nice cameos in this game. We've been waiting on it, so you know, give us some big cameos, and we got one right there.
I'm Wolverine.
Yeah, baby. This is sick, bro. Let's try to roll it back. Then look, bro. Look, a fucking sentinel, a celestial. How the fuck you say it? My bad. I feel like it's not a celestial, sentinel. However you say, I feel like I'm saying this shit wrong, but you feel me? Big ass motherfuckers, bro. That's gonna be a crazy boss fight, bro. Crazy work, bro. We've been waiting on this game, bro. And let's try to run it back. I'm gonna turn it down so we can go over some stuff. Yeah, so that's definitely not safe. So I gotta get the Gamma Red they were telling me about. State of Play, it was kind of weak, but they kind of delivered with this, you feel me? Now, the thing I like most about the trailer is seeing some of the combat. It kind of fits the Wolverine tone. It fits the character. I definitely like that. The emotion he's showing right there with the rage that he kind of gets into, I like that as well. And the blood is crazy. The blood is crazy. And we're going to come back to that because we're going to go over the development trailer too.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has.
Ooh-wee. I had seen an animation that I haven't seen yet, that I seen like in the trailer leak, where he was running with somebody's body and using them as a shield. That would be crazy work. Also, I like how that right there, the blood just wasn't all on them. It was in their, let me see something. It kind of looked like they messed up the blood right there. It was also on his suit though. See, he hit him one time, now he bleeding everywhere. I don't know how. They kind of messed up the blood right there, but everywhere else, it looked good though. It really feels like his claws are just a complete weapon. Like this is fitting Wolverine to a T, you feel me? In other games, some of the older games, I feel like you had to do so many moves that were to get the effect of the claws really doing damage. But it looked like, oh, first hit, the claws did damage, especially against, I don't know if these humans or what type of robots or something, but they bleeding, so they gotta have some type of human elements. He could be really doing damage to these humans easily. I do want to see how by the levels they do different enemy types too, you know, because this Wolverine, you gonna have to come correct, you feel me, if you need an enemy to go toe to toe with him, you feel me? So let's get it. I like how he kind of threw him down. You feel me? I want to see these different comebacks. Okay. I wonder if Sabretooth is in this game. You see, what if Sabretooth not in the game? Is that an L? Or would you like seeing different Wolverine or X-Men villains? You feel me? Let me know about that too. For me, I can't totally say right now, but that's one of my favorite Wolverine villains. You feel me? So, but we don't seen it a lot. Like you could get some new villains that we haven't seen like that. Yeah, I'm loving some of this. I wonder if this is there. Would I be able to climb with his claws? You feel me?
Because I ain't no hero.
That boy said he ain't no hero. Yeah. He said he ain't no hero. He Wolverine. You feel me? I do like how they had some of the cutscenes right here. This cutscene right here. I wonder would that jump into being playable? You feel me? Or would I have a quick time moment? You feel me? I kind of wanted that because in games, that's what I was saying with the 007 trailer. I be wanting to play these moments. I don't always want it to be a cutscene. Show me a cutscene that's more so going into the story. You feel me? It ain't always got to be elite to the point to where we're missing gameplay. You feel me? But now let's get into this development trailer. Let's see what the developers talk about. Let's see how they breaking down the game. You feel me?
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
Facts.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating.
I didn't know that. That's true. Somebody let me know. Like, you feel me? You deep into comics. Like, y'all know I'm fuck with Soups heavy. I be on my comic shit, but y'all, it's people who way more experienced than me with comics. You feel me? So is that true? You feel me? Does he have memory lapse? Because I thought he always kind of remembered, and that's what kind of tore him up through his journey. You feel me? Like, he was like, bro, I've been alive for so long. I don't lost so many people, and he just always felt alone because he was able to regenerate or just move on.
Aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment.
Oh, I didn't know he ripped him apart from the claws.
You can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless. He looks gritty. He looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at them picking him for Wolverine, especially let's do a video game. But seeing him in some other movies, I just would have never guessed him being their pick. But hey, who knows?
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play.
I kind of could see him maybe in the live action playing the Wolverine. I need the beard. We gotta have the beard and the more accurate hair, which would be hard to do from the comic book accurate hair. You will have to do it more so, like Hugh Jackman, how his hair kind of already is. But
James Logan Howlett in Marvel's
he
Wolverine.
he looks small. I don't know how tall he is, but
That's not bad. That
Hugh
one
Jackman was
works.
big as fuck, bro. Hugh Jackman is a big ass Wolverine, bro. Wolverine really small,
They
bro.
know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
It's gonna be interesting to see this story as well, too. I haven't even thought about it. The story elements of it, they haven't even gotten to that yet.
The entire game is built.
Cause that PS4 Spider-Man, that's one of my favorite Spider-Man stories. And it was grounded, but also it had Easter eggs to other bigger things, and leading into 2 and Miles Morales. It was a lot there, you feel me? So
staying true to the Wolverine.
Insomniac, they got some high expectations, bro.
Put our Insomniac stamp on that. How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level.
Yeah, seeing the eyes on that person, they can't just be humans. Yeah, he's shooting out electricity, yeah.
Pores You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's
Yeah.
exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who
I
goes
hope
to
it's more destructible environments. That'd be crazy,
many
bro.
places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop, and you can see the breadth of Madripoor in Lowtown.
It's always nice.
Oh,
to
Madripoor.
see
That's it. Okay.
and the
Okay.
amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance.
Omega Red. So it was Omega Red. Okay.
is there, and
Mystique there, you feel me? And Mystique, she can kind of go both ways. She can fuck around and be helping them, fuck around and be trying to kill them.
there are some hints to other characters that
Cause she fighting them, so maybe she
fans
helping.
of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's
Ooh,
Wolverine
look at that.
is the blood. The blood tech that
That's why I said we're gonna get back to talking to the blood.
Pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer
The blood gives the intense feel that a lot of fans want with this Wolverine game, and it's kind of delivering already in the trailer. You know, even with the leaks we had seen, 'cause like I said, I seen some comeback that I didn't see in the trailer, so I'm like, bro, I can't wait to see that. But my next expectations are what I want to look forward to next with Wolverine would be the story, you know, more lore in the game, not more so like characters that's just gonna be in the game, characters that just tease. You know, sometimes you read a newspaper or you know, maybe it's a letter from Dr. You feel me, Dr. Octavius, you feel me, whatever, you feel me, some X-Men lore, you feel me, this stuff like that, you feel me, that'll be very, very cool and very getting into Insomniac to where I'm gonna save that thought, but just lore in the game, you feel me, story and more comeback to where they can upgrade abilities and stuff to where I want to see how you progress being Wolverine throughout the game.
where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that
Nah, they had to do that. You feel me? Right through the face. She said she thought that would have been too far. Imagine if they didn't do that and they said it's in a development trailer. Like, hey, it'd have been too far. Wolverine puts his claw through somebody's head. Like, nah, go to the screen.
It feel different to anything else you've played. That's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral, immediate, and so incredibly satisfying. I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac
They covers do be bland, but the fact that this is the cover, I don't care because I don't buy games physical, at least not newer games anymore. So
Urgency
I'm not really tripping on the cover. You feel me?
and forward movement and rage and fury and
If your cover adds to your game phenomenal, who gonna complain? You feel me?
about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked
Excuse me,
with.
excuse
They
me.
make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time.
Facts. No matter how you feel about Spider-Man, you feel me? I know I be watching Black Kokage, one of my favorite creators. You know, I kind of look up to it. He'd be like, man, you know, he was on with the Spider-Man 2 fans head. They're like, hey, man, y'all thought they should have won Game of the Year, and it was other great games. Y'all got to play other games. But still, you got to give Spider-Man them remaking rebranding Spider-Man. Insomniac did their thing with Spider-Man. That's like my favorite Spider-Man games of all time. You feel me? Well, I'm gonna say the best Spider-Man games. Well, no, they my favorite as well, but they for sure are the best Spider-Man games of all time. I don't care what nobody say. It's other more unique games, but just from the elements of how they have the physics of the story, the cosmetics, you feel me, the abilities, it's all there, bro. It's basically on that Arkham tier level to me. You feel me? I might say Arkham. You know, Arkham City probably still my best superhero game of all time, but Spider-Man right there close, you feel me?
And that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We are focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
Okay, so in spring 20, I think the game come out in fall 2026, but it's gonna be more shown in 2026. You feel me? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be leaks and interviews that also leak more information. So man, if you want to stay tuned with everything Wolverine and just Insomniac Games or gaming period with gaming content, Follow me. Follow your boy Reefer. We go through a lot of things here at YouTube, but reacting to the gaming content is one of my favorite things to do. Also, I get to talk to you guys, and we just get a live, fresh reaction of what is new coming into. You feel me? So be on the lookout because when reaction trailer I am looking forward to is reacting to Blade, and I can't wait to react to that. You know, hopefully a Blade trailer is coming soon. I want to anticipate this. This was something big. My friend was like, "Hey man, you got to react to this," because I had it to stream live while it was going on, so I had to do it. Come back and do it again for the YouTube family. So love y'all. Stay blessed. Stay dangerous. Stay a part of Reefer family. And I'm out. You feel me? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a like on the video, though. You feel me? But I cannot wait for this game, bro. It's gonna be great. You feel me? But love y'all, man. I'm out.